So today is the first official day of Contemporary-A-Thon, and I am going to be trying my hand at this whole vlogging thing. That's why you're watching me get ready for work. But while I am doing this, I was gonna go ahead and talk about what I have already started and what my first impressions are. So I got an early start last night before I went to bed, and I went ahead and started Triangles by Ellen Hopkins. And I gotta tell you, first impressions on that aren't awesome. So if you're unfamiliar with this book, it is one of Ellen Hopkins' first adult novels. It follows the lives of 3 different women, and they are interconnected. Like 2 of them are sisters, and one of them is just a good friend. And so it's following the 3 of them, and each of them have very different lives. You have one of them, she's got like the perfect husband and the perfect family, but she is just not fulfilled. Okay, and I gotta tell you, I really fucking hate shit like that. Old girl's got it all, and, like, she's just not fulfilled. And that's a 100%, like, valid thing. Like, don't get me wrong there. You can have everything and still be unhappy. Like, that's a thing. However, don't have sex with another man just because you're too scared to tell your husband what you really want in bed. Like, there needs to be some kind of open dialogue. And until this point, there hasn't been any kind of dialogue about her husband, like, being unresponsive to, like, things that she wants to do. Like, in the very first couple pages, she's like, oh, yeah, we had sex so that I could be, like, the dutiful wife or, whatever. And I'm just like, can we not? Please, can we not? I'm just not all that impressed. This is, like, the quickest makeup job that I can do because I'm, like, ridiculously tired and I'm fixing to go to work and, like, we have a visit from one of our bigwigs this week, and so there's a lot to do, and there's just a lot for me to do in general to get ready for this visit. I don't want to do all of the beautiful, beautiful makeup, because I'm going to go into work and sweat it off. So just something quick, some foundation, bronzer, whatever, all that stuff. I'm not a makeup guru by any means. In fact, I'm not very good at makeup at all, and I have really terrible skin. But okay, second book is When Dimple Met Rishi. But I am listening to this currently on Audible because they actually provide that for free as part of one of the romance packages, which I don't know how long I'll keep the romance package because it's like an extra $7 a month. I don't read all that much romance. I never really have, although I am also currently in the middle of the book for the Smutty Book Club, and I'm like, I don't know, 40%. No, I'm more than 40%. I'm probably like 60% of the way through that. Oh, God. That shit is serious. Definitely unlike anything else I've ever read. But anyway, back to what I was originally talking about because I can't seem to stop talking. When Dimple Met Rishi, and again, don't really know much about this. I've heard that it's ridiculously cute, and I'm not really at a point. I literally just started listening to it, so I'm not really at a point yet to make any judgments. So that's kind of where I'm at. I am closing the store tonight. I won't be doing any reading during the day. I won't get off until like 9:30, 10 tonight, but I am off tomorrow. So I'll probably spend most of the day reading. So that is currently what's going on. This is my quickest, easiest makeup routine. All right, so I am done, and I am going to go ahead and go downstairs, listen to some more of my audiobook, and get ready for work, or finish getting ready for work. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, it is the end of day 1 of Contemporary-A-Thon, and I just kind of wanted to check in, show where I'm at. So first book, well, I'm in the middle of 2 books. First one, When Dimple Met Rishi. I'm on page 141. Super cute so far. I'm liking it. I'm half listening on audio and half reading. So there's that. I have every intention of getting this 100% done tomorrow. I am off work tomorrow too, so I'll be able to get a good bit done. For Triangles by Ellen Hopkins, I am solely reading this. I'm a little bit over halfway through. I'll definitely be finishing this tomorrow. Maybe, depending on when I finish everything, I might go ahead and do my graphic novel. We'll see. I'm still in the middle of a separate buddy read, and I do need to kind of get caught up on that, so we'll see. But, okay. But it's really late, and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's day 2. I just woke up. It's like 10 o'clock. Excuse my wild and crazy hair and my terrible face. We're gonna see how well we can filter this in the editing process. I have nothing to do today except for maybe running by the store just to get stuff for dinner tonight. So I plan on doing nothing and reading all day. So I will be chronicling my journey. So that's what's going on. So I am super excited because I have book mail, and these came from Silverfire Books. They now have a website, silverfirebooks.com. I know I've talked about them in a couple of different book hauls and stuff. So I know that this isn't related to Contemporary-A-Thon, but we're just gonna go with it anyway. So anyway, I know I said I'm on a book buying ban, but I do make an exception for any books that I can thrift for my ever-growing Stephen King collection. So I'm about to show you guys what pretties I got for that. So first thing, we have this. That's one of my favorite pictures. I don't know why. Okay. So first, I do have this in paperback. However, I am trying to collect them in hardcover edition. Oh no, they take that down. Why would you do that? Oh, that's pretty. I'd never seen that before. That's really pretty. This looks brand new. Like this, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it aside from the end pages being torn down, not torn down, taped down. I'm excited to have this. It's very pretty. Okay. We have a little bit more damage here for the second one, but I'm not really all that concerned with it. You know, just as long as I own it. So, yes. Yes, this is the first Dark Tower book that I own in hardcover, and I'm so excited. I saw it and I was like, oh God, please tell me that I got there first. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have this. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy with this. Are there illustrations? Yes, it's illustrated. Ooh, that is beautiful. What scene is that? I don't remember. Wow. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. It's so beautiful. Okay, all right. So that's part of my day today. So I just got back from the store and running errands and cleaning, and my face is terrible. I have terrible skin, but I did just get back from the store. So I'm going to eat some lunch and continue reading, because the only other thing that I have to do today is I need to do like 1 load of laundry, and then I need to mop the floors because it's not cute. So please ignore all of this messy junk in the background. But yeah, so I'll check in a little bit later. So we did it. We're at the end of day 2, and I've only managed to finish 1 book. I finished When Dimple Met Rishi, and I really liked it. It was super cute. Definitely like brought me back to being 18 and falling in love with my husband, I'm not gonna lie. You know, and just like the feelings that they go through. I really liked that the story didn't have an insta-love feel like some stories of that nature can. I really liked the characters of both Dimple and Rishi, and you know, the whole circumstances surrounding their story. One criticism that I do have is that there is a lot of like slang speak at points, and I just feel like that's not going to age very well. I feel like we're going to get a couple years down the road and people are not going to speak like this anymore, and so I feel like it's not going to age very well in that regard. But I really liked it. I thought it was super cute, so I highly recommend it. I ended up giving it like 3.5 stars. If you're looking for something really cute and really quick to read, I recommend it. And I also really like the audiobook because it was narrated by 2 different people for both Dimple and Rishi, so it was super cute. I haven't even picked up Triangles today. Honestly, I really need to do that. I probably won't tonight though, because I have to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So once again, I may get a little bit red on my lunch break. I'm gonna go ahead and start Little and Lion probably in the morning, but I have finished 1 book, so at least there's that. So yeah, hopefully I will maybe read a lot more of Triangles tomorrow. I really don't have that much more to do, so I really hope that I can finish it and then maybe get the graphic novel read. So we shall see. But I'm going to watch figure skating for a little while longer and then go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Today's day 3, and you can tell from my appearance, had to pull my life together because I have to work today. I can usually listen to my audiobook for about 45 minutes in the morning, you know, like while I'm opening. So I'll get a little bit of Little and Lion done. I'll get a little bit done on my lunch break, but other than that, it won't happen till later tonight. So I won't have that many updates for today. So I'll check in a little while. So I just got home from my lunch break and I have book mail, so we're gonna do the book mail thing again. I'm pretty sure I know what they are. Well, I know what they could be, but I don't know exactly what they are, so. I am pretty sure that I know what these are. So I got these for annotating. Because I have the hardcovers of most of these, but I don't wanna go through and annotate those because those are more like collector's purposes. So anyways, so I got Cujo. I don't like that sticker on the front, whatever, they're just used for annotating. What else is in here? Firestarter. This one is like beat up to hell. That's okay though. What else is in this box? Ooh, yes. Yes! I've been waiting on this one because I want to start this book so bad. And that's a bigger edition than I thought that it was going to be. So I am digging this. Excited about this one. And the last one, yes, the last one, The Shining, which is a very similar edition. This one has a lot of creases on it, but that's okay. All right, cool. So that's box number 1. And this could be a multitude of different things. It is going to be Stephen King related, but I got a little eBay happy. So let's see which one this is. And this is Pet Cemetery, it looks like. They wrapped this so well, and I'm so happy with it, but it's in really, really good shape, it looks like. A little bit of discoloration there, but honestly, that's to be expected when you have a vintage book. So, some writing on the inside. Honestly, it's kind of impossible to get vintage editions of these things without having a little bit of damage. Looks like maybe a coffee stain there. Pages look immaculate, and I am very excited. I'm really excited to reread this one in particular because this was my very first Stephen King ever. So absolutely love it. So excited. So that was my book mail for today. So I am on my lunch break. Like I said, I did only get a very, very minimal amount of Little and Lion started this morning. So it was maybe like half an hour's worth, if that. So I do have a long way to go. What time is it? It's a little bit after 1 right now, and I'll get off work at 5, and then I got some stuff to do. So I will check back in probably at the end of the night. Failed super hard today. It's like 9:30 or something like that, and I am just too tired to function. After I got off work, me and my husband went and walked around the park, and then we went and got something healthy to eat at Panera and came home, and I'm just too tired to function. Like, I don't want to read, I don't want to do anything. So I think instead of reading, I'm just gonna go to bed. think that's what I need to do. That's what my body is telling me that I need to do. So I don't really have any updates because I didn't read after lunch. So there's that. Hopefully tomorrow will be more successful. So I'll see you then. Hi friends, so I'm on my lunch break and I forgot to do any kind of like vlog for this morning. Whoops! But I got out of bed real late, so that's why. Anywho, I am fixing to go back to work. I didn't really read anything last night because I just wasn't feeling it. I did get a little bit of Little and Lion done via audio, and I listened to some of that this morning as well. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't exactly know how far I'm into it yet because I haven't checked. So, but I am at work until 6 tonight, and then I'm gonna come home and make some dinner and probably listen to my audiobook then too. So there's that. Hopefully today is Thursday, so hopefully I'll at least get Little and Lion done, so that'll be 2 books, and then my graphic novel, which I might start to read that tonight. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel whenever I get off work. So okay, but that's all I have at the moment, and I'll check in later. Hey, it's Friday night and I forgot to vlog this morning because I was getting ready for this visit at work and I just forgot. So, Friday night, I'm almost done with Little and Lion. I actually plan on finishing that tonight and maybe reading a graphic novel. Giant Days, maybe. We'll see. Currently my air conditioning is broken. That's awesome because it's 80 degrees in February. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Little and Lion so far. Interested to see how it's going to wrap up. This is day 5 of Contemporary-A-Thon and I have 2 days left. Tomorrow I am off. I'm actually going to Second Charles for the books that I got rid of in my last unhaul to get rid of those and maybe get some new stuff. We'll see. I don't know. But keep watching because I'm sure that you'll see part of that visit. And that's about all I have at the moment. So see you soon. We are currently about to head across the river and get some lunch, go to a bookstore. So that's what's in store for Saturday. Hey y'all, so it's like 5 o'clock on Saturday and I did get a little bit read this morning, but not a whole lot. Did a bookstore trip with my husband and got a couple things. I also had a couple packages come in the mail that I kind of want to talk about. So we're going to talk about those. I have every intention of finishing Triangles tonight and Giant Days tonight, and hopefully starting and finishing American Street tomorrow, so I will have my entire TBR done. But I do have to be at work at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, so we'll see how much I get done tonight. But on to the books. My kitchen table is literally a mess because it just is, but these 3 things I got for my Stephen King collection. Imagine that. I won these off of eBay. First one is Cujo, and honestly, this is in pretty much like almost brand new. Like it is in perfect shape, and I am so excited about it. Like, look at how crisp and beautiful the pages are. Second one is Salem's Lot. This is probably one of my favorite non-Dark Tower related books of all time. I love it. And this is also in excellent shape. Pretty standard wear. on the edges. So there's that. And then of course, this is the other thing that I am super excited about because it's a Stand Complete and Uncut edition. You see how huge it is. There is some writing on the inside, but that's okay. The dust jacket is in really good shape, and it just in general is in beautiful shape. So once again, I'm really like looking out with these because each of these, I think the most that I spent on one was probably Salem's Lot, just because I wanted it so bad. But there's that. Okay, also you can see my Nocturnal Readers box that actually came in today, but I'm not going to unbox it on camera just simply because I don't think everybody has theirs yet, and I'm just not gonna do that yet. So a little bit of backstory on this. I went to Second Charles because you guys saw my last unhaul, which I'll link up above. I had a lot of stuff to get back. They didn't take a lot of the stuff that I brought in, which is fine, whatever. And I only got $10 in credit, but of course, first thing that I did was go over to the Stephen King section because I'm on a book buying ban, except for stuff that I can get from my collection. And apparently they had somebody bring in a bunch of stuff because there was a ton of stuff. So I'm gonna go through what I got right now. First one is the Dark Half, and ooh, that's pretty nice and purple. This is one that I have not read yet. I do have this in paperback, but again, it's in really good shape. Have Song of Susanna. This is book number 6 in the Dark Tower series, and that is also super beautiful. So excited. Okay. Got this copy of Full Dark No Stars. There is a little bit of wear right here on the jacket. I have read this book. It's a short story collection. I really enjoyed it. This one is not a hardcover, but I don't own this in any format actually. Storm of the Century, and I have heard excellent things about this particular book. I know this is an original screenplay, but I have never seen it nor read it. So next up, I got Black House. Here's a fun story. I owned this book forever ago, and then I lost this book. I don't know how I lost this book, but I have the dust jacket, and the reason that I went and got the dust jacket is because I wasn't sure if this book was supposed to be on it. I was like, did someone step on this? That's the reason that I had to go get it, but looks like it's good, and this copy doesn't have the sticker on the front of it, so now I just have an extra dust jacket of this book. So there's that. I have read this, and I really loved it when I read it. And the very last one that I got is the receipt is stuck to it. Nightmares and Dreamscapes. I actually have 3 copies of this book. I have a hardcover that does not have a dust jacket that I got for like super cheap. And I'll probably end up using that one for annotating. But this actually not only is in wonderful condition, but it does have a protective covering over the dust jacket, which is amazing. And in general, just seems to be in really good shape. So I am excited to have this. And I don't think that I've actually read this one, now that I'm thinking about it. I cannot remember. So those are the books that I hauled. And now I'm going to work on getting everything onto my shelves because I am rapidly running out of space. And I'm going to read a little bit. So I'll check in a little while. So it is the end of day 6, and I have officially finished Triangles. I have a lot of feelings about it, to be completely honest, just because of the subject matter, and I ended up annotating it, but I feel like I kind of need to sit on it a little bit before I really like put my thoughts out there, so I'll probably take some time tomorrow afternoon. So I'll take some time tomorrow evening whenever I kind of wrap everything up. I have finished 1, 2, 3 books. I have 2 more that I need to finish. I get off work at 2 tomorrow afternoon, so I should be able to finish everything. And in the morning, I will be in the store, you know, before open, so I will be able to put my headphones in and listen to an audiobook. So I should definitely be able to finish the last couple books. So, but that is all I have for this Saturday evening, and I will check in tomorrow. Good evening, everyone. It is 11:58 on Sunday evening, so Contemporary-A-Thon is pretty much over. So I'm gonna kind of recap. So there were 7 challenges, and I finished 6 out of the 7 challenges. And I'm just gonna go in order with what I read. First book that I finished was When Dimple Met Rishi, and I really liked this. It was really cute. I did have a couple of criticisms. I'm not sure how well the book itself is gonna age just because of the way that the characters speak and some of the lingo and stuff that's used. but I don't know. I mean, I still really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend it. Really cute, really quick read. So, and this was for a diverse contemporary. Next book that I finished was Little and Lion by Brandy Colbert. I really, really liked this book. This is about a girl who is dealing with her brother being bipolar, and also dealing with the fact that she is kind of struggling to figure out exactly where she stands with her sexuality. Is she a lesbian? Is she bisexual? While I cannot speak for the bisexual rep in this book, I do feel like it felt authentic to me. It talked a lot about how people who identify as bisexual, some other people can see them as being like selfish, you know, oh, well, you go to girls and you get tired of guys, that kind of thing, and that's not at all what it is. So, you know, there was a lot of that kind of information in it. And then the bipolar rep also did feel very authentic to me as well. So I really enjoyed this. It's also a blended family and an interracial family, so there's a lot of diversity within this book. So this could also be used as a diverse contemporary, but I did pick it for the pink on the cover. The next book that I finished was Triangles by Ellen Hopkins, and I had a lot of problems with this book. I ended up giving it 2 stars. I really wanted to like it. I love the format that it's written in. It's, you know, verse, and so that makes it a really quick read. This was for my darker taboo contemporary, and it deals a lot with marital infidelity and things like that. You have 3 women who are connected, and each of them are going through different things in their lives. The biggest problem that I had with this book has to do with the marital infidelity part of it. A lot of people have affairs. It's kind of a common thing now. However, I really do feel like the author here was almost trying to explain it away, because the main character who was partaking in this infidelity, you know, she has a husband, she's been married for 20 years, 3 kids, you know, great life. Oh, well, she's just not fulfilled. Again, those feelings are valid. However, you shouldn't turn outside of your marriage if you've never attempted to work through those issues with your significant other. And I really felt like there were points where the author was like, oh, well, this is why she did it and this is why it's okay. And I just could not get down with that as someone who is married and as someone who is so incredibly honest with my husband. I just could not on any planet see how any of that was okay. So while I did enjoy the writing and there were other pieces of the story that I really did enjoy, I just couldn't get down with the big picture of it, and so I ended up giving it 2 stars. And the last book that I finished was Giant Days. I don't remember the author. This is for my contemporary graphic novel. Follows a group of friends in college. It was really cute, super fast read. Don't really have much else to say about it other than that. Like, I liked it. It wasn't like the best thing I've ever read, but I liked it. I would probably continue with the series. So I will link my TBR video up above, because that's where I talked about the challenges and what books I picked for what challenge and why. I do know that this was the one book that I did not get to that I was trying to, American Street by Evie Zaboy, and this was for my newly acquired contemporary. I'm actually reading this. I just didn't finish it before Contemporary-A-Thon was over. And I am definitely enjoying it so far. I am still really early in, so I don't have that many feelings, but you can watch my actual wrap up at the end of the month to get my thoughts on this. So overall, I really enjoyed participating in Contemporary-A-Thon. I had a lot of fun. This was a really hard week for me between my visit for work, and we also have inventory coming up, so we've also been doing some prep work for that. So my work schedule was a little bit wonky and I didn't get to finish everything, but I still had a really good time. I enjoyed looking at people's posts on Twitter, watching people's videos and everything, and I enjoyed vlogging for the first time as well. So thank you once again to Julie, Natasha, and Chelsea for hosting this round. I so appreciate the 3 of you. The 3 of you are absolutely wonderful. And the Drunk Show on Saturday for the time that I got to actually see was a lot of fun as well. So I know that you guys see my hand moving, and it's because my cat is here. So I'm not like doing anything weird with my hand. So on that note, I am going to wrap this up. I look forward to participating in the next Contemporary-A-Thon. Thank you guys so much for watching this, because I am sure that this video is really long. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.